Artificial intelligence is one of humanity's most ambitious endeavors to push technology further than we ever have before, but it's not always used for good. While AI has countless benefits, there's also a dark side to it. And in this video, we're going to explore 5 scary ways it's already being abused. From blackmail and fraud to autonomous weapons and biased decision-making, these are just a few of the many dangers posed by AI. Let us take a look at how this technology can be used for evil and what we can do about it. Hello, friends. Welcome to FutureForge, the home of forgotten machines, secret projects, and futuristic tech that almost changed the world. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe so you never miss an upload. Deepfakes have taken over the internet and they're here to stay. In case you haven't heard, deepfake refers to a type of manipulated media where a person in an image or video is made to appear as someone else, usually through machine learning algorithms. They've become increasingly popular in recent years due to their potential for both good and bad. For example, deepfakes can be used for entertainment purposes, such as creating humorous clips by swapping faces between celebrities, or even educational videos that illustrate concepts related to artificial intelligence. However, the same technology can also be weaponized, causing serious damage. Deepfakes have been used for malicious purposes like creating fake news stories, spreading propaganda, blackmail, and identity theft. With just a few clicks of a button, anyone can use readily available software to manipulate images or audio recordings, making them look like someone else. This poses a serious threat to our society as trust in media becomes harder to maintain and the line between reality and fiction becomes blurred. As AI technology advances, it will be important to teach people how to spot deep fakes so they don't fall victim to misinformation or malicious actors who seek to exploit this technology for their own gain. One way AI is being abused today is through spam and scams. Scammers are using AI-powered chatbots to create convincing messages that trick people into giving up their personal information or money. These bots can generate realistic-sounding responses to emails and text messages, making it difficult for people to tell whether they're interacting with a human or a machine. AI is also being used to create fake profiles on social media platforms, which are then used to spread spam and phishing links. These accounts often mimic real users by using stolen photos and information, which makes it even more difficult to identify them as fake. Additionally, AI-powered tools are being used to automate the process of sending out mass emails and messages, allowing scammers to reach a large number of potential victims quickly and efficiently. The rise of AI-powered spam and scams is a worrying trend that needs to be addressed as it continues to grow more sophisticated and harder to detect. People need to be aware of the risks and take steps to protect themselves from falling victim to these scams. By staying vigilant and educating ourselves about the latest scams, we can help ensure that we don't fall prey to AI-powered spam and scams. In today's world, it's easy for companies to collect vast amounts of data on their customers. But with great power comes great responsibility. Unfortunately, some companies are taking advantage of this power by using AI to engage in unethical behavior such as facial recognition and data mining. Facial recognition technology is becoming increasingly sophisticated and accurate, but it's important to remember that this technology can be misused. For example, it could be used to track people without their knowledge or consent, or to create detailed profiles of individuals based on their facial features and expressions. Data mining, on the other hand, involves analyzing large sets of data to identify patterns and trends that can be used for targeted advertising or other commercial purposes. While this can be useful for businesses, it is important to ensure that customer privacy is respected and data is not used for any purpose other than what was intended when it was collected. Companies must be held accountable for their use of AI and ensure that they are reacting ethically and responsibly. If not, customers may lose trust in them, leading to negative consequences for both the company and the industry as a whole. Another way AI is being abused today is through the use of autonomous weapons. Autonomous weapons are essentially robots or drones that can operate with little to no human intervention, making decisions about when and how to engage targets. While this technology has the potential for good such as reducing the risk to human life during military operations, it also poses a serious ethical dilemma. The use of AI-powered autonomous weapons raises questions about accountability and responsibility. If an autonomous weapon system causes civilian casualties or damages property, who is responsible? The programmer, the user, or the machine itself? Additionally, there are concerns that autonomous weapons could be used to target specific groups of people based on certain characteristics such as race or religion without any human oversight. This could lead to serious violations of international law and human rights. As AI technology advances, it will be important to have meaningful conversations about the use of autonomous weapons and their potential impact on society. We must ensure that any development and deployment of this technology is done responsibly and ethically with appropriate safeguards in place to protect against misuse or abuse. One of the most controversial uses of AI today is in the field of law enforcement and criminal justice. Some argue that AI-powered surveillance systems such as facial recognition and predictive policing are essential for keeping our streets safe. On the other hand, critics worry that these technologies are being used to violate civil liberties and discriminate against certain groups of people. Proponents of AI in law enforcement argue that it can help police officers do their jobs more efficiently and effectively. For example, facial recognition technology can be used to quickly identify suspects in a crowd, while predictive policing algorithms can help predict where crimes are most likely to occur so officers can patrol those areas more closely. However, opponents of this technology argue that it creates a slippery slope towards a future of mass surveillance and discrimination. They worry that facial recognition technology could be used to track people's movements and behavior without their knowledge or consent, while predictive policing algorithms could perpetuate existing biases and lead to over-policing in minority-majority communities. Ultimately, the question of whether or not to use AI in law enforcement is a complex one with valid arguments on both sides. It is important to have an open and honest conversation about the potential risks and benefits of this technology and to ensure that it is used responsibly and ethically if deployed. While AI has many potential benefits, it's important to be aware of the risks and take steps to mitigate them. One way AI is being abused today is through the spread of misinformation and fake news. AI-powered bots can be used to create convincing fake news articles, tweets, and other forms of content that are designed to mislead people and cause harm. This can erode trust in legitimate sources of information and make it difficult for people to distinguish between what is true and what is false. Another way AI is being abused is through job displacement. As AI technology advances, it is possible that many jobs will be lost to automation, and this could lead to widespread unemployment and economic instability. Additionally, AI-powered surveillance systems raise concerns about privacy and civil liberties. When people are constantly being monitored by machines, it creates a chilling effect on free speech and assembly. People may self-censor their activities and behaviors for fear of being tracked or targeted by authorities. To mitigate these risks, it's important to develop guidelines and regulations for the development and use of AI technology. We need to ensure that AI is used responsibly and ethically, and that it doesn't result in unintended consequences. Additionally, we need to invest in education and training programs to help people acquire the skills they need to thrive in an economy that is rapidly changing due to automation. By taking these steps, we can help ensure that AI is used for good and that it doesn't pose a threat to our society. Thanks for watching. What do you think about the dark side of AI? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.